Authorities dismantled Incognito Market, uncovering $100 million in illicit sales, with the DARKWIRE, real stories from The Wire. The operation spanning over 5 years, from 2017 to 2022. But the real story lies in the architect of this dark web empire and his shocking demise. Lin's empire was built on the principles of anonymity and secrecy, utilizing the Tor browser and complex encryption methods to evade detection. Rui-Siang Lin, a Taiwanese national, grew up amidst stark contrasts. His family struggled financially, while Taiwan's tech sector boomed, with companies like Acer and Asus dominating the global market. By the late 1990s, Lin was captivated by the internet's potential to revolutionize, spending countless hours self-educating in coding in online marketplaces, often sneaking into internet cafes to access the web. Adulthood saw Lin's interest in the dark web deepen, drawn by the promise of anonymity and secrecy. The early 2010s marked the rise of Incognito Market, with Lin, now known as Farah, at its helm. He forged a loyal team, creating a platform that quickly became one of the largest online narcotics marketplaces globally, with over 10,000 registered users and $1 million in daily sales. He supervised all aspects of the operation, including its employees, vendors, and customers, acting as the ultimate decision-maker for the multimillion-dollar drug trafficking scheme. Incognito Market, at its zenith, amassed $100 million in illicit sales, drawing buyers worldwide, with the majority of sales coming from the United States, Europe, and Australia. The unraveling began when HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, launched a probe, tracing digital breadcrumbs to Lin's hideaway, a nondescript farmhouse in Iceland, purchased for $200,000 in cash in 2018. Under pressure, Lin grew paranoid but couldn't resist visiting the United States, a fatal decision, as he was unaware of the surveillance operation, codenamed Operation Dark Pharaoh, that had been watching his every move. But here's where it gets worse. May 2022 marked the downfall. Lin was apprehended at JFK Airport, HSI's investigation reaching its climax, as Special Agent Michael O'Connor, leading the operation, described the tension in his testimony. It was like watching a ghost materialize in broad daylight. We had one shot, and we took it, as the agents closed in, surrounded by the sounds of the bustling airport. As HSI agents closed in, they coordinated in a multi-agency task force operation named Operation Dark Pharaoh, which involved over 20 agents from the US, Iceland, and beyond, working together to bring down Incognito Market. They had been wiretapping Lin's communications for months, using advanced surveillance software, and had gathered evidence of his involvement in the dark web marketplace, including encrypted emails and seized servers from the Icelandic Farmhouse. The courtroom was tense during Lin's trial, as prosecutors presented evidence of encrypted emails and seized servers from the Icelandic Farmhouse, including a document that revealed Lin's meticulous accounting of drug transactions, totaling over $50 million, with a chilling note: "We've only scratched the surface," written in a hidden journal discovered by investigators. Witnesses recounted the devastating impact of the drugs sold through Incognito Market, including a mother of a victim who testified, her voice breaking, "My son thought he was invincible. He wasn't," as she held back tears, describing the loss of her child, who had died from an overdose on January 1st, 2020. But the story didn't end there. In a twist, Lin died under mysterious circumstances while in custody, leaving many questions unanswered as the investigation into his death continued, with rumors of a possible hit or suicide on October 12, 2022 at 2:45 a.m. Expert testimony from cybercrime analysts painted a picture of an intricate web of deceit as they described the methods used by Lin to evade detection, including the use of virtual private networks, VPNs, and encrypted communication channels on September 22, 2022. The haunting echo of Lin's rise and fall continues to challenge law enforcement agencies worldwide as they struggle to keep up with the ever-evolving threat of dark web crime, with new marketplaces and players emerging every day. On November 1st, 2022. The battle against dark web drug trafficking persists. With every takedown like Incognito Market, new players emerge, eager to fill the void, as the game of cat and mouse between law enforcement and dark web operators continues on December 1st, 2022. Special Agent Sarah Thompson, pivotal in the investigation, reflected on the international cooperation that made Lin's capture possible, stating, "Without the tireless efforts of agents across the globe, we wouldn't have been able to bring him to justice," as she described the challenges of working with international partners on December 12, 2022. Detailed examination of the farmhouse revealed hidden compartments and encrypted computers that held the keys to unraveling Lin's network, as investigators discovered a hidden server room containing over 10 terabytes of data on January 10, 2023. The successful takedown of Incognito Market marked a significant victory in the fight against dark web crime, as the agents remained acutely aware of the ongoing challenges, with new threats emerging every day. On January 20, 2023. The battle against dark web drug trafficking continues, with law enforcement agencies worldwide working tirelessly to combat this ever-evolving threat, as the memory of Lin's rise and fall serves as a reminder of the dangers of the dark web. On February 10, 2023.